Hey everybody, today we're going to introduce you to a new bike that we just got here and what this bike is going to turn into over the year, and I think it'll be a pretty fun project. And this is the Specialized Levo Alloy. This thing is currently retailing for $5,800, which is about, more than half off the other Levos that we have tested. It has a smaller 500 watt-hour battery, it is an aluminum frame, and a lot more budget-minded components. But what we're gonna do over the next few months is upgrade this bike the way I would personally upgrade this bike. I understand, myself included, right? Probably wouldn't be able to spend $11,000, $13,000, or $15,000 on the higher-end Levos. And this is probably closer to where I would be looking at making an e-bike purchase myself. And so hopefully through this project, we'll get to have some fun, upgrade this bike, and share some insight with you guys as to why I'm choosing to upgrade certain parts and in what order. Of course, throughout this process, we would love to hear from you guys on what upgrades you find most important, or possibly items you would like us to put on this bike for a test and review. Also, as you're gonna see, this bike is definitely looking stylish and stealthy in all black, but I think we wanna add some color to it, so let us know what color accents or pops you think might look best. So let's get into the build. All right, so bike is roughly together. Still need to do a little bit of cable management, cockpit setup, pull the pie plate off, or what Seth likes to call the dork disc, and sort of get this thing ready to roll. Obviously got to do a tubeless conversion. Comes with the valve stems, but it currently has inner tubes in it. But what I am very excited about right now is to weigh this bike in. Just before building this, we took our higher end carbon Levos and weighed them and got weights in the 52 to 52.5 pound range. So we'll see if the smaller battery compensates for the lower end suspension spec and components, or if this bike might in fact be lighter. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm interested to see here. 53.3 pounds. Huh? Close. 53.3 pounds. The other bike's, like I said, 52.5 pounds. This has tubes in it. This fork right here has got to be a lot of weight. I really think we can get this bike lighter than the $11,000 to $15,000 bikes. Of course, it's going to have a smaller battery. But, you know, not everyone drains, I don't think, a 700 watt. I know we don't drain 700 watt hour batteries every ride. So the 500 might be enough. All right, folks, so there it is. The Specialized Levo Alloy. Before we kind of close this video out, a couple more things we're gonna get into. This is gonna be a bit of a group experiment, guys. We have our e-bike protector kits. Obviously, we want to keep this thing looking good. We got gloss and matte. It is a matte finished frame. So what do you guys think? Should we keep it matte, or should we go with a gloss protective frame wrap on here to give it a little bit of contrast? I'm sort of torn. Next up, what do you think is the first thing you would upgrade on this bike? For me, I think it's gonna have to be the fork. I'm gonna ride it as is and see, maybe it'll win me over, but I've spent a bit of time on these on some non-e-bikes and feel like it's definitely gonna be high on my list. Bar stem, obviously that stuff is more affordable and what people really want to get into. And I think that's totally great because it can customize the bike and make it your own, right? And make it fun and unique. But I'm gonna be approaching this from a real budget-minded perspective. which I think is probably what a lot of people would be doing, right? If they're buying this bike, it's because they've got limited funds and they want to make the most appropriate improvements to the ride quality and performance, and that's how we'll be handling this. So I might make a couple little things here and there. I think the grips probably will go. I'll see how I get along with the seat, but from there on, I think I'm gonna be focusing on safety and ride performance. And I got a feeling fork followed by brakes are gonna be high on the list. But stay tuned, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for this process throughout the year and a lot of other cool videos. Please let us know what you would do to this bike and in what order. And join us as we go out and do some timed race runs in the stock configuration, and then again at the end of this project after this bike is totally hopped up. It should be a good time and a lot of fun. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you out on the trails. P.S. If you got a new bike or an old bike, check out our sweet Dyed Bro Loam Wolf collab frame protector kits. Make you twice as fast and 3 times as cool.